Hey, welcome back. It's Poetry Friday, and this week I've been listening to a whole lot of orals for my students. They've been doing oral analyses of poetry, and so I've had a great week, but now it's time to read a poem to you on my lunch break on Friday. So, another poem that we've been studying this week is Monna Innominata by Christina Rossetti. So I'm going to go ahead and read you the poem. And I think I will actually do another video separate from this one in which I analyze and break down the poem, because the analysis is kind of lengthy. Monna Innominata. Come back to me, who wait and watch for you. Or come not yet, for it is over then, and long it is before you come again, so far between my pleasures are and few. While, when you come not, what I do, thinking, how when he comes, my sweetest win. For one man is my world of all the men this wide world holds. O love, my world is you. Howbeit, to meet you grows almost a pang, because the pang of parting comes so soon. My hope hangs waning, waxing like the moon, between the heavenly days on which we meet. Ah me, but where are now the songs I sang when life was sweet, because you called them sweet? 2. I wish I could remember that first day, first hour, first moment of your meeting me. If bright or dim the season it might be, summer or winter, for aught I can say. So unrecorded did it slip away, so blind was I to see and to foresee, so dull to mark the budding of my tree, that would not blossom yet for many a May. If only I could recollect it, such a day of days. I let it come and go, as traceless as a thaw of bygone snow. It seemed to mean so little, meant so much. If only now I could recall that touch, first touch of hand in hand, did one but know. 3. I dream of you to wake. Would that I might dream of you and not wake, but slumber on, nor find with dreams the dear companion gone, as summer ended summer birds take flight. In happy dreams I hold you full in sight. I blush again, who, waking, are so wan, brighter than the sunniest day that ever shone. In happy dreams your smile makes day of night. Thus only in a dream we are at one. Thus only in a dream we give and take, the faith that maketh rich who take or give. If thus to sleep is sweeter than to wake, to die were surely sweeter than to live, though there be nothing new beneath the sun. 4. I loved you first, but afterwards your love, outsoaring mine, sang such a loftier song as drowned the friendly cooings of my dove. Which owes the other most? My love was long, and yours one moment seemed to wax more strong. I loved and guessed at you. You construed me and loved me for what might or might not be. Nay, weights and measures doeth us both a wrong. For verily love knows not mine or thine. With separate I and thou free love has done. For one is both, and both are one in love. Rich love knows not of thine that is not mine. Both have the strength and both the length thereof, both of us, of the love which makes us one. 5. O my heart's heart, you who are to me more than myself, God be with you. Keep you in the strong obedience leal and true to him whose noble service setteth free. Give you all good we see or can foresee. Make your joys many and your sorrows few. Bless you in what you bear and what you do, yea, perfect you as he would have you be. So much for you, but what for me, dear friend? To love you without stint, and all I can, today, tomorrow, world without end. To love you much, and yet to love you more, as Jordan at his flood sweeps either shore, since woman is the helpmeet made for man. 6. Trust me, I have not earned your dear rebuke. I love as you would have me God the most, would lose not him, but you must one be lost. Nor, with Lot's wife, cast back a faithless look, unready to forgo what I forsook. This say I, having counted up the cost, this, though I be the feeblest of God's host, the sorriest sheep Christ shepherds with his hook. Yet, while I love my God the most, I deem that I can never love you overmuch. I love him more, so let me love you too. Yea, as I apprehend it, love is such, I cannot love you if I love not him. I cannot love him if I love not you. 7. Love me, for I love you, and answer me. Love me, for I love you. So shall we stand as happy equals on a flowering land of love that knows not a dividing sea. Love builds the house on rock and not on sand. Love laughs what while the winds rave desperately. And who hath found love's citadel unmanned? And who hath held in bonds love's liberty? My heart's a coward, though my words are brave. We meet so seldom, yet we surely part so often. There's a problem with your art. Still, I find comfort in his book who saith, though jealousy be cruel as the grave, and death be strong, yet love is strong as death. 8. I, if I perish, perish, Esther spake, and bride of life or death she made her fair in all the lustre of her perfumed hair, and smiles that kindle longing but to slake. She put on pomp of loveliness to take her husband through his eyes at unaware. She spread abroad her beauty for a snare, harmless as doves and subtle as a snake. She trapped him with one mesh of silken hair. She vanquished him by wisdom of her wit, and built her people's house that it should stand. If I might take my life so in my hand, and for my love to love put up my prayer, and for love's sake by love be granted it. 9. Thinking of you, and all that was, and all that might have been, and now can never be, I feel your honored excellence and see myself unworthy of the happier call. For woe is me, who walk so apt to fall, so apt to shrink afraid, so apt to flee, apt to lie down and die. Ha! Woe is me, faithless and hopeless, turning to the wall. And yet not hopeless quite, nor faithless quite, because not loveless. Love may toil all night, but take it morning, wrestle till the break of day, but then wield power with God and man. So take I heart of grace as best I can, ready to spend and be spent for your sake. 10. Time flies, hope flags, life plies a wearied wing. Death following hard on life gains ground apace. Faith runs with each and rears an eager face, outruns the rest, makes light of everything, spurns earth, and still finds breath to pray and sing, while love ahead of all uplifts his praise, still asks for grace, and still gives thanks for grace, content with all the day brings, and the night will bring. Life wanes, and when love folds his wings above tired hope, unless we feel his conscious pulse, let us go fall asleep, dear friend, in peace. A little while, and age and sorrow cease. A little while, and life reborn annuls loss and decay and death, and all is love. 11. Many in after times will say of you, he loved her. While of me, what will they say? Not that I love you more than just in play, for fashion's sake, as idle women do. Even let them prate, who know not what we knew, of love and parting in exceeding pain, of parting hopeless here to meet again, hopeless on earth, and heaven is out of view. But by my heart of love laid bare to you, my love that you can make not void nor vain, love that forgoes you but to claim anew beyond the passage of the gate of death, I charge you at the judgment, make it plain, my love of you was life and not a breath. 12. If there be anyone can take my place and make you happy, whom I grieve to grieve, think not that I can grudge it, but believe I do commend you to that nobler grace, that readier wit than mine, that sweeter face. Yea, since your riches make me rich, conceive I too am crowned, while bridal crowns I weave, and thread the bridal dance with jocund pace. For if I did not love you, it might be that I should grudge you some one dear delight. But since the heart is yours, that was mine own, your pleasure is my pleasure, right my right, your honorable freedom makes me free, and you companioned, I am not alone. 13. If I should trust mine own self with your fate, shall I not rather trust it in God's hand, without whose will one lily does not stand, nor sparrow fall at his appointed date? Who numbereth the innumerable sand, who weighs the wind and water with a weight, to whom the world is neither small nor great, whose knowledge foreknew every plan we planned. Searching my heart for all that touches you, I find they are only love and love's good will, helpless to help and impotent to do, of understanding dull, of sight most dim, and therefore I commend you back to him, whose love your love's capacity can fill. 14. Youth gone, and beauty gone, if ever there dwelt beauty in so poor a face as this. Youth gone, and beauty, what remains of bliss? I will not bind fresh roses in my hair, to shame a cheek at best but little fair. Leave youth his roses, who can bear a thorn. I will not seek for blossoms anywhere, except such common flowers as blow with corn. Youth gone, and beauty gone, what doth remain? The longing of a heart pent up forlorn, a silent heart, whose silence loves and longs, the silence of a heart which sang its songs, while youth and beauty made a summer morn. Silence of love that cannot sing again. That was Christina Rossetti's Monna Innominata, a pretty fantastic poem, and I'm going to do a much deeper analysis of it later on. And if you'd like to see that, I'm going to put the link here on the screen. You can also click to watch more Poetry Friday, or you can click to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week.